What's up, my time-trifling thespian truth-seekers? How's it going? My name is Meshi, and welcome back to my blind run of Lies of P, Overture. My bad for coming so late to update the series further. My unholy haunted ass has been hard at work getting that bag for spooky season, and for bad materialistic impulsory spending. Last time on Overture, we ran waste through the frigid compounds of the Zealoter underground complex and braved the fierce blazes of Veronique, the infected leader of the Sweepers, and ventured forth to spill the organs of the bloodied vertebrae-wielding two-faced overseer deep within the bowels of the elixir testing fields. Passing beyond its great cage, we find ourselves P-organ deep in the glittering ancient ergo mines, and after ripping through countless rogue machines and formidable factory-produced apparatuses, we have since found ourselves at the doorstep of a mysterious, ancient deity, lurking deep within the interconnected layers and mazes of the labyrinth. Honed claws of death in hand, we set forth, once again, into the starry bounds of Overture. Alright, so I do believe we have some light jog work to do, but hopefully it shouldn't be a marathon that we have to run. I don't remember it being that far away, but we do have to take that shortcut lift. So you guys remember that lift that I kept taking over and over and over again, the one that I kept hearing the roar on? I actually, when I was looking back over the footage for the editing process, noticed that there's a drop-off cave. There's like a little spot where you can walk off, and it leads to a different cavern that I haven't been to yet. And then I heard another roar, so I think it's going to be another boss fight. And I think, honestly, it's going to be the green monster of the swamp that we fought before in the Barren Swamp, because it sounds the same, and I remember remarking very similarly on that before. So let's head up there and see what the dealio is. We just gotta make it past all these stupid dogs. Hopefully without getting maimed in the ass. Okay, and I remember it's through here, because we have to go past where the big giant, Tonka truck thing was. That tried to murder us with its multiple apparatuses of death. Here we go. This is the one that goes down, I believe. So this should be the one. Yeah, okay, so looking back over this footage, there's like a drop-off point right here. So I never noticed this before. So this is what I was talking about, where I heard that other roar, so I haven't been through here at all yet. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with any of this, to be honest. Little bit worried. Boss fight? Oh yeah. What's up, beautiful? Long time no see, pussy. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, that's just an acid spit. Hit that hard. Okay, that's way faster than it was before. I parried. You have a third. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cheap. He body blocked me in the corner right there. Oh, that's a grab, isn't it? Alrighty. Okay. Kinda bullshit, but I'll give it to you. That's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this could be going a lot better. else to grab again. Oh wait, what's it doing? What the fuck? Oh, it has another phase, doesn't it? Okay, what's this then?
Get back here! I hate to say it, but we gotta let this one go, buddy.
Oh, okay.
We have more urgent goals.
Wait, was that the whole fight? Okay, I got my ass beat a little bit. I'm gonna need a little bit of time to acclimate. That wasn't that bad, though. Definitely has some different moves than the original one did. Alright, okay. Yeah, so I guess we just do that for a quartz, I suppose? Alright then. Yeah, okay, so this is blocked. This is the way that we originally came in through. No, we fell through the hole in the ceiling, that's right. Okay, well, I guess it's on to our main boss then. That wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie though, I probably shouldn't have won that fight on the first try. My parry game was absolute shit. I only parried like 1 or 2 moves throughout that entire fight. That was pretty abysmal, but we'll get back at it. We'll get there. Alright, let's go. Ah. This is the big asshole from the trailer. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a sealed ancient deity of death, if I've ever seen one. This kind of reminds me of Resident Evil Remake, where they have the guy chained up like the super uber Crimson Head dude. And he's like restrained by chains in a coffin or a sarcophagus or some shit. Oh man. So I guess opening the door triggers all these magical chains that are imprisoning him to come beat my ass, of course. Just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. On the wrong day. In the wrong month. Oh, you are fucking handsome. You kinda look like, Hagrid from Harry Potter a little bit. Kinda let yourself go, though, I'm not gonna lie. You were a lot cooler in the movies. Okay, so does he, like, sense ergo or something like that? No, don't grab the weapon. It's okay, I'm just your Amazon delivery boy. Your package has arrived. It's fine. Please don't try to murder me. Definitely gonna try to murder me. Oh, fucking... Alright. I've killed bigger. Where's Kratos when I need him? Alright. Don't know what's going on. Not yet, anyway. That's a lot of damage, dude. Okay, alright. Good run. Not really. Alright. I was hoping to get away from him before he did the third. Alright. Nice. Cool. Got humbled pretty fast there. We're gonna have to acclimate really quickly on this dude. That guy does way too much damage to take hits straight to the face from. It's also, I'm a little bit worried because the boss is so fucking large that I'm not gonna be able to see it with the accompanying camera that they provide me, and that's the thing that I'm probably worried the most about, to be honest. Not a multi-part? I did not do 2 swings. God damn, dude. Holy fuck, man. The item cycling and navigation is not as responsive as I would like it to be. It's not that quick. Like, I have to cycle upward to reach my heal, and I can't do it in time. Because I'm worried that if I press the button one too many times, it's going to cycle past it, and I'm not going to be able to get to my heal. So I'm trying to be very deliberate with my presses, and it's not urgent enough. Okay, let's try not to die within the first 5 fucking seconds of the fight, shall we? No, you had a multi-hit after that before. Okay. Good parry. No. Should have been able to dodge that. Okay, we're slipping. That's a different one. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, where's the fucking phase 2 at? Where's the phase 2 at? No way. Okay. Alright. Now he's got glowing tattoos. He's an avatar. Which means, basically, we are fucked. You have a transition move that I should be worried about. Yes, you do. Nice, and I dodged it and I still got it. I love it. I tried to dodge that one too, and the game would not react. Not my fault. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Alright. See, that's the camera bullshit that I mentioned before, that I was a little bit worried about. Okay. Alright. So, this is obviously evidently going to be one of those bosses that doesn't have a really extreme moveset, and honestly doesn't have a lot of health. He's just going to hit really hard in contrast to make up for it. So, the dynamic to this fight isn't particularly hard. It's just gonna be a matter of learning. Might take me a little bit, but we'll get it. Yeah, see, I hate that bullshit. I don't like taking one hit and then not being able to respond to the next one. I definitely don't like that. Yeah, my parry was a little bit shit right there. Okay, he has a sweep, so I can't run around and punish him. Good, he comes out a little bit faster. No, come on, dude. I was trying to end the move so I could see when to time the parry. What the fuck is this camera? Okay. Oh, that doesn't explode after? Once again, with this fucking camera, I cannot tell what's happening at all. A little bit worried about that. I definitely parried. What the fuck? Phase, please. Hello, phase, please. Where's my phase? I was gonna say, you phased a lot faster than that before. Okay. Okay, I figured you'd have a... No. My parry was off right there. dodged it that time. Get away from that. I can't get away from it. He does the beam, right? Yes. Okay, I can just sprint that. Come on, dude. Are you serious? No. 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 Absolutely not. You saw the dodge animation? It was totally fine. Like, it was totally in sync. I don't know why I got hit through that, but okay. I wonder if you can parry it. Maybe if I can learn to time it, maybe I can parry it. Okay, we almost got him there. This isn't really that bad of a fight. Honestly, the only thing that's really pissing me off is the fucking retarded camera. The camera is very, very bad in this fight. Much like with all Souls games, like, camera on any sort of big boss is gonna be a problem. I'm trying to parry, I can't. Dude, come on, man. Fucking game. Like, what the hell? I pressed parry the first time, it didn't parry, and then I tried to move up to my heal, and because it didn't parry, it didn't read my heal input for going up to be able to reach the item. Okay, fine, I'll just take all this other stupid bullshit off. That's totally okay. I don't care, I don't mind doing that. Fucking retarded, however. Okay, do we have any other enemies that can help us out a little bit more here? Health regeneration I don't really think is going to help me here. He does way too much damage for that. Also, I should be using my blade arm, which I'm not doing. Let's see. Charges Fable when a fatal attack is successful? No, because I haven't been able to break his posture yet. I feel like defense might help for the Iron Wall, but I don't know how much. Let's see. No, none of that is going to help. None of that is going to help. None of that is really going to help either. That might be the best call here. Like, honestly, in all essence, like, in all seriousness, this really isn't that hard. I just find that I'm getting fucked by bullshit more than anything. No idea where the fuck my charge attack was, but why can I never parry that? Like, the first part of it I can parry, and that other shit I can't. Okay. Yep, just keep giving him shit for free, that's totally fine. Okay, let's run underneath him first. Why am I stuck on your body? What the fuck? That didn't happen before. Oh, now he's not gonna do the other beam? Yes, P, dodge into the beam. Thanks, idiot. Oh my god. Are you serious? there. So I'm starting to get the feeling that I want to be hitting him in the head. Does he ever go down? Dude. Dude. Are you for real? Let's get it. Take that, motherfucker. Raggedy old piece of fucking homeless looking shit. Long overdue. Long overdue. Not a terrible fight. Like I said, it was just gonna take a few attempts. Not terrible. Alright. Okay, well that was that boss. Certainly not my favorite. Certainly not my favorite. Torture Guardian's Ergo. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I gotta admit, on New Game Plus 2, that dude hits like a fucking Mack truck. Alright. Ergo obtained from the Anguished Guardian of the Ruins. There was once a warrior who swore an oath to perpetually slumber, so long as his people were protected from immortality. But the vilest of secrets awakened him, and transformed him into a living nightmare. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys, just brushing off the dust. Just getting my gears decaked. I'm a femboy, I got enough cake to go around. Alright. A damaged book with a handwritten warning label. Be warned, this heretical text is designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, appeared in a vision the saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes alternated in color between gold and rust, depending on the light, but they paled next to its magnificent smile, a most amicable expression. Had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence, it could make wishes come true. At that moment, I knew for certain. This seemingly benevolent being was dangerous indeed, for it did not know of good and evil. Appears to bear humanity only good will, but reflects the desires of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil, and those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought, a hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I ask to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. Alright. There we go. That wasn't too bad. What was that, like, maybe like 7 attempts? Not bad. I also can't help but notice that my shotgun arm really didn't do very much for me in that fight. I did buff my weapon quite a bit, and it seemed like fire was doing really decent work on him, and the DOT definitely helped me out quite a bit, but the shotgun arm didn't really come in handy at all, and I don't know if that's because I was out of range of it. Like, for such a big target, I thought that would have been a really good strategy, to be honest, so that's why I kept using it. To whomever finds this place in the future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. Hunter Leia. Alright. Request to a friend.
If you've received this message, then I'm likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
Arlecchino's invitation.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it.
Okay, so it's Arlecchino that killed Valentinus Monad. That's what the wax statue was.
There is no need for
I see, okay.
introductions, of
So,
course not.
what I'm gathering is Leia became such a dedicated stalker in her mission to be able to overthrow the alchemists and everything, on account of us succumbing to the petrification disease. Because we're Carlo, right? So we died. We succumbed to the petrification disease. That's how Geppetto lost his only son. And then this whole deal with Romeo is that I guess Romeo is her apprentice in standing. And she has some sort of vendetta against the alchemists and Arlecchino, who killed Valentinus Monad, who was the original leader of the alchemist division. Before alchemy was perverted and used for ergo experimentation and all sorts of wacky shit. At least that's what I'm gathering. So before Valentinus was usurped, or dethroned, by Simon Maunus. So I guess Arlecchino is an automaton that kind of divides the crux of human and robotic nature.
You became interesting, worthy of my attention and study.
But I'm still not quite gathering, like, the story here. Like, elements of it do make sense, but others do not.
You shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful.
So I get that Arlecchino is murderous, and this is what I was alluding to before. Because when we talked to Arlecchino within the base game when we got to the Arch Abbey, he said that he took great pleasure in killing humans. So it makes sense that we would explore Arlecchino within the DLC, and this is why I kind of had the inclination that he would be involved in some manner.
Simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder which
So Leia's a very selfless person. She knows she's already doomed. She's overcome or infected with some sort of disease that's eroding her health. So her destiny, her future is forfeit, no matter what.
listen to this message. Do pay a visit to the Rose Estate.
What is the Rose Estate? I've heard that mentioned before by,
I have something you
the little
want,
doll girl.
don't I? And you only stalker one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
Very curious. I wonder why he has history with Leia. I wonder what that's alluding to. But that appears to be the end of Arlecchino's message. Alright. So with that in tow, let's get a move on.
We still have time. Liam?
must be headed to the Roses.
So I guess we're looking for Romeo. That's kind of our mission right now. We're trying to meet up with Leia, the legendary stalker, but we're trying to save Romeo. Okay, so we know that Geppetto caused the puppet frenzy. We know he was the sole orchestrator of that. And he did that so he could amass enough ergo to revive his dead son Carlo, which is us. But in reviving us and succeeding in his mission, we basically become a being that's confined to his will, not our own. Right, so... Okay, we have to go down, and then we have to circle back up to get that, it would appear. So, if Geppetto successfully amasses the amount of ergo required to revive us, we don't really have any sort of will of our own. We're kind of an extension of Geppetto's will. And he kind of takes over the hotel, and his plan is to murder all of humanity, pretty much. So his plan is pretty much to murder all of humanity and turn everybody into puppets that basically operate under him, essentially. Not today, Buster. Not today, asshole. I've come way too short to die to fucking meager enemies. Not this early. Okay, maybe I lied. I didn't know that explodey thing was here. Okay. So yeah, that's what happens if Geppetto succeeds in his mission of amassing the amount of ergo that he requires to be able to revive us. But we fight the Nameless Puppet. When we fight the Nameless Puppet, that's basically essentially us taking claim over our own life. That's pretty much us ridding him of his only instrument of death that he could really use to subjugate us, pretty much. And we never really truly become human, but then again, what does being human truly mean, you know? It's one of those morally ambiguous questions. Not today, asswab. I don't think so. Not today, man. I have a shortcut to go get. Did you not just hear me, dog? I have a shortcut to go acquire. Ah, here's our box. What do we have here? Another ancient disc. How rewarding. Great. Okay, it appears that we can go down here, too. Are these oil drums? That's what these appear to be. At least I think so. Build a bomb dog. Okay, we have another one of those miner guys out there. The guy that kicked my ass so hard before. I'm a little bit worried about fighting him upon a giant cliff, if I'm being real. Oh wow, look at that. Holy shit. I didn't even notice the Borealis before. God damn. That looks pretty as fuck. Okay, well, at least he blew up that asshole, too. I was hoping to be able to land a parry. I saw the dog charge up, and I didn't have the windows for it. I didn't have the frames, so... Okay, let's see if we can't get a drop attack on this asshole. Let's be smart about this, though. Nice drop attack, by the way. Okay, good call on my part. Really, P. Like, this game needs to adjust that. Like, that needs to be adjusted. There's no excuse for that to be there like that. Yeah, that's fucking trash, TBH. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. There's no fucking excuse for any of that. No excuse for any of that, really. Really wish I'd quit getting stuck on walls and shit. You can play this game until you die, buddy. I can hit that parry all fucking day. I'm not worried about it. We can do this all day. Can't worry, we can do this all day. Whatever way you want to do it, man. Yeah, so the problem with that setup right there is I can't dodge around him because of the cliff. So I can't be antsy in my dodges, but, like, I can't parry him straight up, head up, either. And it's like, if you're trying to be able to maneuver and navigate around his mines, you don't have the area to be able to do it. Painkillers cannot cure the petrification disease. Used by Leia, okay. Nor can they effectively alleviate the suffering, yet there are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on them. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that mining guy kicked my ass a little bit. I knew we're not gonna only be seeing one of him, is basically what I'm trying to say. And then we have that ergo. Let's go check that out, too.
This wretched cold.
I wonder if we get that
What I
dude's
wouldn't give
spear
for a
that we just
strong
fought, the
drink.
Anguished Guardian.
Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Well, cool. I got about 40,000 ergo that I can use strictly for business, so... Increases weapon attack when HP is low. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. Huh. See, that's an interesting one. And the reason that this one is interesting is because there's a certain perk that you get with quartz investments that gives you a specific kind of boon when your weight increases, but I can't remember exactly what it is. But let's go back to the hotel, and then I'll get the weapon, and then I will cut back to here, so I'll see you guys in a minute.